another money mind. Oh.
Words fall out of my mouth, they drift to the ground and they don't make a sound. I'll try to symbol them back to the place in my head where I feel that I lie. The proper speak that I need to narrate the scene, to tell you these things. The proper place for my thoughts. I know that I'm not, you know that I'm not. So clear and transparent.
Ayala Bridge connects San Miguel and Arroceros. This was built in 1872 by Jacobo Sobel de Ayala and was replaced by a steel structure in 1908. A persistent urban myth about Ayala Bridge was it was designed by Eiffel, the same person who built the Parisian structure. It is also the first steel bridge in the Philippines. Ayala Bridge was closed to the public in early 2015 to undergo rehabilitation and structural repairs to ensure structural integrity. It was raised by 70 centimeters, enabling it to withstand a 7.2 magnitude earthquake.
Take back all that I said, I've said it.
The construction of the Puente Colgante was completed in 1852.
Best part of me is the worst I can get. But you make me so terrified. I tried to reply, but I'm shaking inside. You gave me a tongue just to tie. I'll swallow my pride if you swear not to lie. Hard to read and hard to speak to, but don't take my word. 'Cause I'm honestly so bored of being misunderstood. I'm not so clear and transparent. I'll try, but I can't promise it.
The bridge linked the district of Arroceros, the area surrounding the Metropolitan Theater and Manila City Hall, to the Quinta Market in Quiapo. Probably the first tollway, authorities charge a toll fee for both pedestrians and vehicles. The name Colgante came from the root word colgar, which means to suspend in Spanish. As the name suggests, Puente Colgante was the first suspension bridge to be built in the country. It is known today as the Quezon Bridge.
MacArthur Bridge is a road bridge crossing the Pasig River between Padre Burgos Avenue in Ermita and Carlos Palanca Street in Santa Cruz. It replaced the Santa Cruz Bridge, which was destroyed in World War II. The bridge is originally used as a part of the route of the procession during the Feast of the Black Nazarene every January 9. From 2014, after the Department of Public Works and Highways called the bridge unstable to carry millions of devotees, processions are routed to the adjacent Jones Bridge. A monument for Douglas MacArthur stood on the foot of south end of the bridge. The monument first stood in the facade of pamantasan ng lungsod ng Maynila before it was moved into its present location after 1997. The William A. Jones Memorial Bridge is a bridge that spans the Pasig River in the Philippines, connecting the Manila area of Binondo on Quintin Paredes Street, with the center of city in Ermita. The previous bridge that connected the two areas was Puente Grande, later called the Puente de España, located one block upriver on E.T. Yuchenko Street. That span was considered as the oldest established in the Philippines. After the Puente de España suffered from wear and tear, construction of a replacement bridge was planned. A new bridge was constructed beside the Puente de España, which remained in use until the newer bridge completion. The new bridge was named as the Jones Bridge after former Virginia Representative William Atkinson Jones, who was the principal author of the Philippine Autonomy Act of 1916. Jones Bridge was inaugurated in 1921. The neoclassical design by Juan M. Arellano was an ornate concrete arch bridge. The bridge had 3 arches resting on 2 piers. The pier's interior was reinforced with steel, while the cladding and the ornamental designs were made in concrete and precast faux stone. Arellano placed a statuary of boys and dolphins in the piers, which is similar to the Pont Alexander III in Paris. A sculptor named Martinez was commissioned to create 4 allegorical tableaux which shared a similar theme of motherhood and nationhood. The bridge was left heavily damaged after the Japanese bombed it during World War II. After the war, a Bailey Bridge was temporarily used until the bridge could be repaired. After the war, the bridge was reconstructed by the U.S. Bureau of Public Roads and then Philippine Bureau of Public Works under the Philippine Rehabilitation Act of 1945. Carrying the name of the bridge, the new span was a simple bridge with metal pole railing, bare in design. The war also lost one of the 4 La Madre Filipina statues. The surviving monuments were moved to the other locations in Manila. Verification needed 2 of them now stand near the steps of the Court of Appeals building, while one was moved to Rizal Park.
Most likely the most well-known bridge in the Philippines, the San Juanico Bridge is rightfully regarded as one of the most elegant and monumental engineering projects in the history of the Philippines and is a sight to behold as it spans the islands of Leyte and Samar. Its longest length is a steel girder viaduct built on reinforced concrete piers, and its main span is of an arch-shaped truss design. With a total length of 2.16 kilometers, it is the longest bridge in the Philippines spanning a body of seawater. The bridge has 43 spans and medium-sized boats that can pass beneath its main arch, at the top of which rises 41 meters above the sea. Construction commenced in 1969 over San Juanico Strait from Cabalawan, Tacloban City to the municipality of Santa Rita, Samar, with completion in 1973.
DPWH implemented repair and reconstruction on expansion joints and approach, strengthening and retrofitting of deck slab and asphalt overlays on the flyover in 5 stages, which involves Manila to Alabang on Phase 1, Ayala to Rojas Boulevard on Phase 2, Alabang to Ayala on Phase 3, Ayala to Manila Alabang on Phase 4, and Rojas Boulevard to Ayala on Phase 5. The Magallanes Interchange has served as a junction between the South Luzon Expressway and EDSA since 1975, was last repaired in 1980s, had a prior damage on carriageway, particularly cracks of concrete, guardrails, and steel expansion joints.
The elevated flyover is located at the South Superhighway or the Osmeña Boulevard. The flyover is said to be 42 years old structure with 4 lanes to serve vehicles going to Osmeña Highway without passing the intersection going to Buendia. The flyover was built in 1976.
An 850-meter viaduct of South Luzon Expressway passes through the busy Alabang area, now expanded from the current 4 lanes into 8 lanes. The Alabang Viaduct is rehabilitated and widened of 1.1 kilometers, grade-separated S-legs. The project involves replacing the existing box girders with U-beam girders along with strengthening substructure. The service roads are also improved.
The Manila Light Rail Transit System Line 1 is the first metro line of Manila Light Rail Transit System. Presently, the line contains 20 stations. The line runs in general north-south direction from Baclaran to Roosevelt. Then it runs on east-west direction from Roosevelt to North Avenue, linking the cities of Quezon City, Caloocan, Manila, Pasay, and Parañaque. Passengers can transfer to the Line 2 at Roteo Jose, while the passengers can transfer to the Line 3 at EDSA and North Avenue Station.
Skyway Project is a modern 6-lane elevated toll expressway built above the existing Great Highway from Makati City to Muntinlupa City. It includes the rehabilitation of South Luzon Expressway from Magallanes to Alabang. The Metro Manila Expressway project consists of 4 stages. Stage 1, construction of 9.5-kilometer Buendia-Bicutan elevated tollway and the rehabilitation of the Magallanes-Alabang section of the S-legs. Stage 1 consists of the 9.53-kilometer elevated expressway from Buendia to Bicutan and the 13.5-kilometer at grade level from Magallanes to Alabang. Stage 1 was completed on schedule and was made fully operational by July 1999. Stage 2, construction of 6.88 km Bikutan-Alabang Elevated Tollway. Stage 2 is the 6.88 km elevated expressway extension from Bikutan to Alabang, which was constructed from May 2009 to March 2011 and became operational in April 2011, ahead of the 24-month schedule approved by the Toll Regulatory Board. The world-class road infrastructure now allows a quick breeze on the elevated toll road from Alabang Toll Plaza to Buendia off-ramp in less than 12 minutes at the speed of 80 kilometers per hour.
Me words that you